Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial. I don't know why I forgot to get rid of these. So we're gonna continue where we left off in the last tutorial. So instead of doing basic movement and whatsoever in this tutorial, we're gonna do something a little more advanced. Let's say we're gonna do a picking up system. Say we want to pick up something. Well, I have just the idea. No, I didn't do the measurements before this, so yeah. So we're gonna want to create a new sprite. Let's say burger, because we're gonna be wanting to pick up a burger. Now this is gonna require something a little more advanced, which is like sprite ordering. But I'll do my best to explain that. So currently we have no sprites. Let me go make the sprites right quick. And we're back. So I got just some boxes because we're not gonna put too much time into it, but boxes are good enough. So we're gonna make 3 variables, and 2 of them are gonna be for this sprite only. Now this sprite only, I don't know if I explained it the best way I could in the last video, but it basically means this variable will only show up for this sprite and its clones. I can explain more later. So yeah, we're gonna create 2 of those variables. I don't think I actually created it. Wait, hold on. So this one is gonna be called change. Okay, there I created it. And we're gonna create another one called index. Oops, almost forgot to set it to this spread only. That is a big problem in coding. If you forgot to set something to this sprite only, then it would change the whole thing. And now, burger. Bam. Burger. Now, see, only burger shows up for all sprites. You don't see the ones that said for this sprite only. But right now, I'm just set burger to 1. And why not have it change when anytime the cat gets hit? Now we can't see the burger. Normally it will appear by itself, but scratch out on allow it not to appear. When this sprite clicked, whoop bam. Now we need to do something with this burger. So we're gonna do something nice. First, we're gonna use hide, which basically makes the object not have a hitbox and disappear. Bad. Well, if it had a hitbox, it would have one then. Okay. So now we're gonna use a repeat loop. Now repeat loops repeat the amount of times of what's in here. But this is gonna be different. Instead of just putting any number, we're gonna put a variable in here. So it changes. And now here's what it comes in. Oh wait, yeah. So we're gonna create a clone which copies itself. That's a clone, and which actually I don't know how much to go up, so I'm just gonna say 37. But yeah, when I create a clone, the clones have their own variable for its sprites. So I can change this to 37. This will have 37. Change it to 50. Make another clone. The first clone will have 37, and the second clone will have 50. That's how it works. So repeat and change index by 1. Actually, I don't know we need the index, but we're gonna figure that out. So now we're just gonna add a small broadcast message called burger. Broadcast messages is basically something that broadcasts the whole broadcast something through the whole game. So instead of when clicked, now receive burgers, you can do this. I don't actually think the index is actually needed. So yeah. I'm gonna put that there. Also, I'm gonna copy this. And you're gonna see what I'm gonna do. Delete this clone. So when we click and broadcast, the clone will get deleted before making new clones. Yeah, which means we won't have a bunch of clone stacks. But let me show you what I mean by that. Oh yeah, hold on one second. When you start up as clone, I'm gonna put show right there. Oops, clone. See, the clones are stacking up, and bam. So now if I put delete clones, 2 clones. Okay, maybe the clones are still racking up, but not as fast as you see. Didn't expect that to happen. I have an idea. Because sometimes we may have to put a delay because the loop waits, goes by too fast. So that could fix the problem. Okay, now that we're getting closer to the subject. Now that works. Burgers 1, burger becomes 2, burgers 3 now, and see if that works. I guess we're gonna have to set burger to 0. So okay, now when I start as clone, it's basically like when the clone is made, what should they do? Now there's a lot of different things you can do with this, but since we're making something simple like stacking a burger in our head, we're gonna use a forever loop. And then we're gonna use a goto. Now oops, goto allows you to go to a specific point or a random point. Like I can make it go to the mouse pointer, but we want to make it go to the player. Now we're gonna change Y by change. It'd be funny if I got this perfectly, but yeah, nope, too small. But that's what trial and error is for. We. Something's off. This is what the scratch. Oops. This is why the scratch atom is useful. Hold on. Yeah, for this part only. What number shall this be? This. Trial and error. Hmm. Oh wait, that's what I did wrong. See? Sometimes the mistake could be something as small as putting the wrong variable in. Oh, now 37 is too high. Oops. See, sometimes you can just put small mistakes in, and now that's perfectly. Oh yes, floating patties. And wow, look at that. And now, forever, let, I'm gonna change index by 1. That's what index was useful for. Set index to 1. Now I'm gonna quickly copy this because sometimes you want to do that. And switch costume to. Pretty sure I explained this in the last video. But one thing you could do is put in a variable that switches it to the variable. But now we're going to want to name these from 1, 2, 3, 4. Or it may not work properly. Now let's see if that works. See? We're building up a burger. That's the biggest burger. Okay, we may want to size these down a little bit. Or we can do something like this. That works out. And now just for the funsies, I'm gonna change this by 5 so the burger ends up smaller. Bam, burger. So now we got a working stackable burger. What are you gonna do with this burger? It seems like right now we're having fun. This is a part of my master game plan. But first, let's stack this up some higher. It looks very fun to stack. Double burger. So now, yes, we made a working stacking burger. And short recap, when I start as clone, make sure that when a clone is made, what that clone should do. The broadcast blocks and when I receive are two things that you need a lot. Broadcast broad some messages throughout the whole game, and when I receive, and when I receive block, make sure when it receives a specific message, what to do. And that is some other basics. Now there's are a few things we can do. So like this. Oops, wrong thing. Let's say when space key clicked, set burger to 0, set index to 0, and set change to 0. And then we can broadcast burgers. Now let's see what that does. Stack a few burgers. Whoa. Make a burger. Press space. Bam. Burger is gone. So, that's pretty much it for now. I could do a bit more. I could not. But I don't know how long these each should be. So we're going to be taking it a bit slowly. Because I don't want to ram you with too much information early on. So let's do a recap. The when clicked flag makes sure that when this is clicked to do these specific actions, the most valuable block in this game. Variables hold data, like a number or word or letters. And the if key presses things, waits for checks if that key was pressed and then do specific actions. Here, move you. When the sprite clicked, then when the sprite clicked in, it does this action for when the sprite was clicked. And now the wait until block waits until the goal has been reached, and the not block means not whatever's happening inside of it. When I start as a clone, it is yeah. When I start as a clone, it just checks when a clone is made, or it's just when a clone is made, what that clone should do when it's comes to life. And these are what it's to do. I just explained the broadcast and receive, but let me explain it again. When when the broadcast one broadcasts a message throughout the entire game, and the receive one is looking for a specific message that's broadcast. So when it receives it, to do actions. The space key, when space key pressed or when key pressed, is like the same as if key pressed, but it can happen at any time, even when the game is stopped. So yeah, that is all I have right now. Hope you use this information willingly and in a responsible way.